Before you could swing a sword for a living, you had to survive 6 brutal ranks, and most men never made it past rank 2. This is what it actually took to become a knight, and why most of the ranks below knight absolutely sucked.
Rank 1. Page.
Rank 1 starts at age 7. 7. Noble families sent their sons away from home to serve in someone else's household, not as a punishment, but as the only accepted path to knighthood. As a page, your job was basically unpaid servant work, setting tables, carrying messages, cleaning weapons you weren't yet allowed to use. The catch: you wouldn't touch real combat training for years. Pages spent this stage learning manners, horsemanship, and obedience, not fighting. Rank 2. Squire. Around age 14, if you survived 7 years of chores, you leveled up to squire. Now you were personally attached to a specific knight, carrying his shield, maintaining his armor, and finally training with real weapons. Squires trained constantly. Sword play, jousting, wrestling, and increasingly actual combat. Many squires rode into real battles years before they were ever officially knighted. The catch: this rank could last forever. Many squires never got promoted. Knighthood required either a formal ceremony from a lord or extreme battlefield bravery, and neither was guaranteed.
Rank 3. Knight Bachelor.
If you made it here, congratulations. You're finally a real knight. The lowest rank of knight, but a knight. The dubbing ceremony was simple. A lord or higher-ranked knight tapped you on the shoulder with a sword blade, and you were in. As a knight bachelor, you fought under someone else's banner. Real status, but zero independent command. The catch? Knighthood was expensive. A horse, armor, weapons, and a retinue could bankrupt a family. Many knights spent their entire careers in debt just to maintain the gear required to hold the title.
Rank 4. Knight Banneret.
This rank wasn't given. It was earned, usually mid-battle, for serious bravery. A knight banneret got the right to carry his own banner and command a company of knights and soldiers under it. Real authority, finally. This was rare. Most knights never reached banneret status in their entire lives. The catch: more command meant more responsibility for casualties. Losing the men under your banner reflected directly on you. Bannerets carried the weight of every death in their unit.
Rank 5. Baron.
Lord. Above knights entirely sat the barons and lords. Not knights themselves necessarily, but the men every knight ultimately served. Lords held land, commanded knights, and answered directly to the king. Real power, real wealth. The catch: lords owed the king military service in return for their land. When war came, lords were expected to show up with their own knights, funded entirely out of pocket.
Rank 6. The King.
At the very top, the king, the only person who could grant knighthood, land, or a title with a single word. Total power, total command, the final rank in the entire system. The catch: the king depended entirely on every rank below him actually working. One broken link, an unpaid lord, a disloyal knight, and the whole system could collapse. 6 ranks, a lifetime of climbing. And most men who started as a page at age 7 never made it past squire. Which rank would you have survived? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe to Ranked POV for more hierarchies broken down, rank by rank.